hey look, it's another video from my old channel that I'm reposting. Enjoy.
Before I start, I am in exactly the same position and t-shirt and everything as I was in the last video. I'm filming back to back just because time, and I had an exam today, so I kind of got the evening off without anything to do before I have to go back to work, so here I am. Also, I'm hoping the audio quality is okay on this. I did try and check it, but hopefully it's still working okay, because I bought myself a fancy little microphone off Amazon, which I can't get back down properly. So yeah, my last video I talked about how my book The Kissing Booth is going to be a Netflix movie soon. Very exciting. In this video I just wanted to say a couple of thank yous, because I wouldn't be where I was without Wattpad. Oh, I feel emotional. I started writing the book back in 2011, posting it on Wattpad. Nobody knew I wrote. My parents didn't, my family didn't, my friends didn't. I liked the anonymity of it. I liked that I could post on Wattpad, and if people liked the book, they weren't lying, they weren't doing it, they weren't saying that just to save my feelings. And I liked the fact that if people didn't like the book, they didn't have to read it, and they didn't have to lie to me that they did like it, because they were just complete strangers on the internet who could just close the window and go away. In all honesty, I would never have had the confidence to be as open or as passionate about my writing as I am without Wattpad, because even just seeing people read my book online, you know, obviously the comments and votes and everything else meant a lot to me, but originally just seeing people read it was like, wow! And I remember actually one of the chapters I posted on Wattpad, I was about halfway through The Kissing Booth, I posted this horrible cliffhanger. And I used to post in the evenings because I had a very big American audience. And I woke up the next morning and I had like 300 odd comments overnight on that chapter. And that was the point where I thought, wow, people really like this. Maybe I should take myself seriously, because I wrote The Kissing Booth for fun. I was looking for something to read, and everything at the time was like paranormal romance, which I wasn't in the mood for. Just wanted like a normal, fluffy high school romance and couldn't find it, so I wrote it instead. Like I said in my last video, I ended up winning a Wattie Award for The Kissing Booth in 2011, which was something that the readers and the users voted for, so it was phenomenal to know that so many people were voting for my book out of, I think it was about half a dozen shortlisted. And then when I got the publishing deal, that was because of the popularity The Kissing Booth had. It had over 19 million hits by the time it was published, and like that is a phenomenal number. Like I can't even comprehend that when I think about it. But 19.2 million, like, thank you. If I hadn't posted on Wattpad, I would never in a million years have thought about publishing. Well, okay, slight lie. I would have thought about publishing, I just wouldn't have done anything about it. Actually, fun fact for you that I haven't actually put on my blog or anything else like that. Shortly after The Kissing Booth started getting really popular on Wattpad, I sent off a submission to a small publishing house, but they came back with quite a nice email, but basically telling me that I should try writing for my school newspaper. And I was a bit like, okay, my school didn't have a newspaper. I just carried on with Wattpad and then got tracked down instead by an editor from Random House. And like Random House published Mallory Blackman, Terry Pratchett, Jacqueline Wilson, like, again, crazy. And I've actually got to read Mallory Blackman and Jacqueline Wilson. It's so lovely, oh my god. And again, I'm really grateful to my editor from Random House, Lauren. I think she's actually at Hachette now, if I remember that rightly, but honestly, like, if she hadn't picked me to publish and been there for me while I was being published, again, this wouldn't have happened. And equally, without the popularity I had on Wattpad, without my readers, people commenting, sharing, just talking about the book, just reading the book, I wouldn't have got to a point where it was so popular that an editor from a major publishing house was picking it up. So I owe a lot to my readers, I owe a lot to Lauren, a lot to Wattpad, particularly for giving me this platform to share my work on. And like, seriously, the community on Wattpad is so supportive. I'm sorry, I'm talking with my hands so much in this video. I was lucky enough to go to London WattCon this weekend. It used to be called Wattpad London, so I keep mixing them up. I got to meet some authors from there and writers that I know already. I got to meet some of the Wattpad team again, which was lovely. I got to make new friends as well, which was really fun. But everyone like was so excited about my movie for me, because I haven't really done a lot with Wattpad in a while because I had university and stuff, and it was so nice to feel like I was really a big part of that community again. And I'm actually trying to do more on Wattpad. In the last few months I've started again with the hands, what am I doing? With my story Betting Boy for the Cheaters Club, links in the description. And I've got something else cool coming up on Wattpad soon for an anthology. I'll hopefully be having a new Christmas story soon. I need to actually write it. Because yeah, I just really miss that. The whole community and the just sharing my work for fun and not taking myself too seriously. I know I've kind of gone off track a bit in this video, but I do just want to take this chance to say thank you to everyone who's made at least this point possible. So thank you Wattpad, thank you to you guys for reading it, thank you to Lauren for finding me, thank you to Random House for publishing me, thank you to Comics for, you know, choosing to produce my movie and signing me on, and for all the hard work that they've done with Netflix. Thanks to Netflix for signing me too. That's just like, I just want to keep doing, you know, like the just mind blown gifts you get. I just want like a million of those, because that's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, you can check out my other video with some more info on the movie so far. Follow me at Reekles on Twitter. I'll be doing any tweets about the movie under hashtag TKBmovie, so I'll be following that as well if you want to tweet about the movie. I'll also add an Amazon link in the description to where you can buy The Kissing Booth if you haven't read it already and you want to read it before the movie comes out. And I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.